Hello, thank you for joining us. This is the North Palm Beach Library, and my name is Megan Hurd. I'm a library assistant.
I am Edna Rodriguez. I'm a library assistant as well.
Yeah, and we're with LaShondra Highsmith from the Palm Beach County Food Bank to talk about their wonderful organization. And I understand you have a PowerPoint presentation for us today, LaShondra.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you both for having me this morning and inviting the Palm Beach County Food Bank to speak and share awareness about, what we do in the community to help those in need. So, should I just jump right in?
Go right for it.
Well, again, I am LaShondra Highsmith. I am the Events Marketing and Donor Relations Manager here at the Palm Beach County Food Bank. And again, I'm very happy to be able to tell you guys a little bit about our organization and what we do in the community. Palm Beach County Food Bank's mission is to alleviate hunger in Palm Beach County. Our vision is to make sure that no one goes hungry here in our area. Hunger in Palm Beach County is not always what people may think. Just think about what you would see in your mind when you think of a hungry person. You don't necessarily think that, there are people here, right here in our backyard, in, the area of Palm Beach where people believe, it's all glitz and glamour, that there are people here who are struggling to find food. But almost 200,000 people in Palm Beach County do not know where they'll get their next meal. Many are working families, and 2/3 of them are our most vulnerable neighbors. More than 60,000 are children, and more than 60,000 are seniors. The Palm Beach County Food Bank was founded 8 years ago by a group of local philanthropic organizations and community leaders to address the unmet need. We are focused solely on the needs of Palm Beach County, and our board of directors are all Palm Beach County residents. The programs that we offer through the food bank consist of food recovery and distribution. We have a program called Nutrition Driven. We have a benefits outreach program. And we also have a program called Lois's Food for Kids. Our food recovery and distribution program collects, store, and distribute food from distributors, grocery stores, restaurants, and growers to nearly 130 hunger relief agencies throughout the county. Our fiscal year ending in June 30th, we've distributed more than 10 million pounds, which is double the amount of pounds that we distribute annually. So annually, all the way up until this year, due to the pandemic, we were able to distribute 5 million pounds per year. And this year, at the end of June, we doubled that amount. And now going into the new year, we are looking at tripling that amount. So the need for food in our area is significant and it continues to increase. Our Lois's Food for Kids program is a year-round weekend feeding program, which we partner with the Palm Beach County School District, which is the 10th largest school district here in the country. And more than 60% of the Palm Beach County School District students qualify for free or reduced lunch. So students, we have our partners within the schools, and they provide these meals on the weekends to the youth so that they have nutritious meals to carry them throughout the weekend. We know that the schools provide the free and reduced lunch throughout the week, but we want to ensure that these children have proper nutrition throughout the weekend. And we also partner with a few community organizations such as Boys and Girls Club, you know, and different community impact centers as well. Our Nutrition Driven program is a nutrition education program in partnership with the University of Florida. Our nutrition education is a philosophy that that is not just a program. Our benefits outreach program connects eligible individuals with SNAP, which is formerly known as food stamps. SNAP is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program that is provided through the government, and we work closely with the Department of Children and Families, or the health district and the school district, the health district of Palm Beach County. Palm Beach County Food Bank is the only organization in the county that can conduct the food stamp interview on behalf of DCNF. Deficit of more than 1 million meals per week is the unmet need. 55 million meal deficit annually, and the average meal is 1.2 pounds, which leaves a 78 million pound gap annually throughout the country. That's not just here in Palm Beach County, but throughout the country. So when there's a meal gap, that means that there's a gap in the food resource that is provided to families and individuals who are struggling in need. Each of the almost 200,000 Palm Beach County residents are missing an average of 5.5 meals per week. So just a little bit of data there for you to kind of have. So the Palm Beach County Food Bank, we will be moving into a new facility coming February or March of 2021. And this particular facility will allow us to be able to distribute more food into the community. Our partner agencies, we have over 200 partner agencies throughout the county who we work with to provide food to those who are in need. And we work very closely with our partner agencies to distribute the food so that the needs can be met right there in their specific community. Now, ways to get involved. People may donate money. They may visit our website to make an online donation. They may mail donations to the Palm Beach County Food Bank. They may set up a virtual community fund drive. They may also donate food, organize a community food drive, drop off food at Palm Beach County Food Bank, or donate your time by volunteering in our warehouse facilities, preparing packages of food for distribution, volunteer at events, such as we have upcoming Empty Bowls events, and we have food drives as well. So our recent event that we held in September, on September 30th, was our upcoming town hall meeting. And I wanted to put this in here because this information and the recording of our meeting can be found on our social media page. If you are on Facebook or any other social media outlets such as Twitter, Instagram, or so forth, just type in Palm Beach County Food Bank. But this town hall, this was our first town hall for, that we had ever done. But I wanted to share it because it offers some great information from some great community leaders on the hunger relief activities that are taking place in our community, in our county, what we're looking to push forward, and how you can get involved. So some great information there. Again, our upcoming Empty Bowls event is going to be held in Delray Beach, which is on December 5th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. That will be a drive-through as well as a virtual production. So this is another way that people can get involved and volunteer and help out, or just come out to support the event. Our Palm Beach Empty Bowls event will be held at the Church of Bethesda by the Sea on the town of Palm Beach. It will be the same, a virtual and drive-up event that will be held. That date is incorrect. That's going to be held on February 26th. If you should have any questions or any answers, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, I am LaShondra Highsmith with the Palm Beach County Food Bank. Our telephone number is 561-670-2518, and my direct extension is 309. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Lysandra.
Thank you.
So we just wanted to launch off with some questions for you.
Okay.
And our first question was, so how does a food bank work?
So I can speak to, how the Palm Beach County Food Bank works, and then the other food banks that I know of that we've, collaborated with in the past. So a food bank is pretty much the hub where, we partner with different agencies that are in the community that pretty much come to our facility. I would say we're kind of like the warehouse or the distributor that provides food to those particular agencies to take back and distribute into their particular communities, because they have more of a closer relationship with the residents that are surrounding their particular location. So we get food donated to us that comes here to our facility. We partner with several different vendors, grocery stores, local farmers, as well as individuals who donate the food to us, and we package it and prepare it and make arrangements for those agencies and those organizations to come and pick them up and distribute.
Well, that's really awesome.
Also, I have another question. How does a food bank benefit the community?
So the food bank benefit the community in many ways. So it allows the community to have access to nutritious meals that they may not otherwise have access to. So in order for us to accomplish that, we have to ensure that we continue to develop our relationships with our partner organizations, again, that are right there in that community. So it benefits, individuals and families and so forth in many ways by giving them that access, that local access, where they don't have to travel far to find food or search for food. They can get food right there in their neighborhood. But it also helps kind of give them that sense of security, of knowing that there is a place that they can go whenever they are in need, to help them get by from day to day.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. And our next question is, so what's the difference between a food bank, a food pantry, and a soup kitchen?
So again, the food bank is usually acts as the hub that distributes the food to its partners within the community. And its partners include food pantries and soup kitchens. The food pantries and the soup kitchens, they come to us and they get the food and they take it back to their organizations. The food pantries, they stock, their shelves, and they, have their own processes of where, individuals and people come in and kind of get to pick out the items that they need. So at that point, so we don't necessarily have people come to the food bank to get food directly from us. Now, from time to time, we do have packages and food and things prepared just in case we do have some walk-ins or whatnot. But we usually direct individuals to those agencies that are located directly in their community so that they have that opportunity to kind of, make choices of what they actually want or what they actually need in their household. And that's where the pantries kind of have it set up so that they are able to make those choices directly. The soup kitchens are more of where they serve like a hot meal. And so they may have a little bit of pantry items kind of set up for, in stock for people to choose from, but mostly they have certain times when they serve hot meals to the community.
Oh, that's really cool. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I'm glad
me
I asked
neither.
that.
Yes.
The next question, what items are most needed at a food bank?
So we pretty much take, we don't necessarily turn any food away. I would say that up front. We try, unless it's like, not in good shape and so forth, because we don't want to distribute that. But we take, anywhere from, we take canned goods, we take dry goods, we take meats, frozen items, and of course, definitely vegetables. Our facilities are able to, we have a dry warehouse storage, and then we also have a cold storage, with the freezer and cooler. So we are able to take a multitude of items. I would say what is most needed are items that are definitely non-perishable and are able to be multiplied. So when I say, when you think about trying to provide food for a family, you think about some of the basic items such as rice, maybe some pasta or some things that can kind of stretch and go a long way, that they can kind of utilize or have like over a couple of days or so, to help feed their family in full. But again, we take anywhere from canned goods to dry goods to frozen foods as well.
That does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And should I donate either food or money, preferably?
I would say both. We take both. We take both. We've had people who, we always have people who are either hosting food drives for us. They've now kind of turned into, this year that I've learned, a lot of people are doing food and fun drives. So they are collecting food and collecting money at the same time. So we encourage, people, if they want to get involved and they want to help, they can do both. We take, of course, food, and if you want to donate, you can most certainly, if you could donate cash, check, or online, via credit card. And we're able to assist any way, in helping to make those processes work. Yeah.
And Alessandra, do you take expired food as well?
So we do, but up to a certain date. So we try not to take anything that is, too far from the expiration date, but we do understand, like for canned goods, some of them can kind of have a little bit longer shelf life. So we would take certain canned goods beyond the expiration date. Also dry food, dry goods, but it is at a discretion, depending on what the item is.
Yeah. And where can I donate food in Palm Beach County?
Where can you donate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can certainly donate here to our facility. We are located, the Palm Beach County Food Bank is located in Lantana. And so our address is 525 Gator Drive, and that is here in Lantana. And, that's the first, area and source where you can make the donations. And again, we coordinate with our partner agencies to distribute that food into the community. Also, we distribute a list of all the partner agencies that we are currently working with. That list is posted on our website. You can always take food directly to them if you are located closer to them as well.
Okay.
The next one is, what do I need to do to get the food from a food bank?
So you can first give us a call. And what we would do is, give you a list. We'll probably give you about 3 or 4 locations that may be in your area that you can go and reach, like a pantry or whatnot. You may go and reach out to obtain food.
Thank you.
Right. And how has the food bank helped with COVID limiting everybody's everyday operations? And how many people have you reached out so far to feed?
So far, so the last number I checked, I mean, normally we feed about 146,000 people per year. And the recent numbers that I've seen have been well over 200,000. So yes, we are reaching, I think actually it was about 226,000 people that we have been reaching, consecutively throughout the months. Yeah.
So how have you found does hunger affect people in the community in general?
So, I mean, if you're hungry, it definitely affects you in, several ways. It affects you mentally, it affects you emotionally. Um, you know, Struggling with hunger and being hunger, you can't focus, on daily activities, especially with children. If they're hungry, they're going to school hungry. How can they focus on what they need to do in school? So there are a variety of ways someone struggling with hunger can be affected, and unfortunately, during this time, with the pandemic, a lot of families have lost income, they've lost, employment and so forth. And it's kind of ended up being a spiral effect, where they're trying to make ends meet. And so not only are they dealing with that part of it mentally, emotionally, but just trying to find out, having to worry about, how are you going to feed your family? How are you going to feed yourself? And so forth. Just adds on top of, everything that they have to deal with. So knowing that there are places, or there's a place that's nearby in your community that you can at least get a meal, or you can at least get items to create a meal, we would like to help people a little bit, throughout the day, and help them to get throughout the day a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm sure it eases at least a little bit of anxiety during this tough time.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
And our next question is, what would you say if someone asked you, why should I support the food bank of Palm Beach County?
So I would say, because there's more than 200,000 people here in Palm Beach County who are struggling with food insecurity. But not only that, the Palm Beach County Food Bank is one of, if not the only organization in Palm Beach County that works with almost 200 different partner organizations to help with hunger relief of individuals struggling right here in our backyards. So we solely serve individuals here in Palm Beach County. So none of our distribution goes outside of that area. We're focused on our neighbors in need.
Mhm.
And how much do donations go towards operations?
So 97% of what we collect goes into the community. So only 3% of that will go into operations and administration.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, that's really cool. And obviously, because we're a library here,
Mhm.
tell us about your library partnerships and what collaborative work have you done with libraries?
Oh my goodness. So we most of our collaborative work with the libraries, we are stationed in several libraries throughout the county to provide our SNAP assistance to individuals. So individuals are able to come and meet us at those locations to be able to apply for the SNAP program. to, receive the consultation that they need, the guidance that they need in order to be approved to get the assistance that they need.
Mhm.
We also partner with public libraries to, host different events for families. We are in the process of preparing for doing a turkey distribution, with our Lowest Food for Kids program. I believe that is going to be held at the West Palm Beach Library.
Mhm.
But we're looking at doing that in December. And so we're always open to partner and retrieve another library location where we can get the word out, create awareness, and help individuals in the areas.
Do you have special programs for the holidays to help the community in need? And if so, how can I donate towards them?
So, yes, like I indicated, currently we are preparing for the turkey distribution, which will take place on December 12th, downtown at the library on Clematis. So we are looking for turkey donations to kind of help with that distribution. But any, of course, we're going to provide like some fixings as well to the families who register for the event. So if anyone is interested in helping to make a donation towards that event, that is an event that we are doing to specifically feed families during the holidays. Before that, on December 1st, we are hosting our first annual virtual telethon with WPBF. And that will be throughout the day from 9 o'clock a.m. all the way to 7 o'clock p.m. And we will be, of course, we'll be sharing stories, we'll be sharing information about what we're doing here at the food bank to generate donation and raise funds to help feed families over the holidays.
That's really
That's
cool.
amazing.
It really is. And our last question, are you able to take on volunteers now with COVID going on, and do you need extra volunteers for the upcoming holidays?
So yes, we are always looking for wonderful, passionate volunteers. Even during, because we never close down, our operations because, people are out there, they're going through this terrible time and they need the food, they need to be able to access food. So we did have volunteers, when, in the beginning, we take the precautions, of course. We only limit to a certain amount of volunteers at a time in a certain space because we have a volunteer warehouse. But as but we continue to recruit volunteers, and we continue to have volunteers here to help us with packaging the foods for our programs, packaging the foods for distribution. Right now, especially during the holidays, it's super busy, and we have lots of volunteers that are coming in and out of our office to help meet the need. And again, throughout the year, we are always looking for volunteers. Volunteers may sign up on our website. We also post information on our social media of the opportunities that are available. So always open.
That's really amazing. And well, of course we knew this beforehand, but it sounds like you guys just do amazing work, especially now in a time where people really need it
Yes.
most. And really like all the partnerships that you guys have going on, all the distribution, and with the upcoming holidays, really, I'm sure a lot of people really appreciate everything you guys do.
Yes. And we appreciate you guys, being partners as well, and forming partnerships in the community so that we can get the word out and create awareness and help, help each other and help one another. So
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ashandra. We really appreciate you
appreciate
coming
thank you
today.
both. Yes, thank you.